ma'am. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing amazing. Thanks for asking. So first of
Oh,
all, just tell me, how did you celebrate your festival, your Diwali at your home?
yeah, it was fantastic. Like I celebrated it with my family members and friends, and do new, but I I celebrated it very well. So what?
Okay. Yeah, it was not so special. It was so simple. I celebrated Diwali in a very simple way and calm way because here in village, especially ladies, they don't get enough opportunity to celebrate any festival because they have their only field to work in kitchen. So I was
Mhm.
busy working in my kitchen, and rest of the members, especially the male members or the boys of the families, they were celebrating.
Yeah, so like yeah, women are supposed to cook food and like worship. Yeah, so like if I talk about like
Was cooking food as well as lighting the diyas in the.
yeah, busy. They just remain busy during the festival. I know. So what about your farm and field? What's going on over there? Like what about paddy crop?
If I talk about paddy, so this work has been finished, and now we have just also cultivated potatoes and gram
Okay.
or gram split. So many things we have also planted, like
Oh,
coriander, everything.
so you have done with your paddy crop, or you have done all the work related paddy crop.
Yes, yes.
Oh, and here I have
One
started
thing
from.
is only one work is rest, that is to sell them, to sell all the crop.
Oh, you shall.
Yes. Because
Okay.
we planted, I think, more than 5 bigha. So that's why it's enough for us to have throughout the year, as well as some of them is rest to just sell.
So how many quintal did you get from your farm this time, paddy?
Actually, we haven't waited yet. If then we will.
How many? You didn't like measure them, but
But it is.
so yeah, yeah, yeah. Speak. Can you listen me? Hello.
Yes, I can listen you. What did you
Yeah,
say?
actually, I'm asking about like how many quintal did you get from your farm, paddy crop, like
Actually,
paddy?
I don't know how many quintals I got from the from the farms. But yeah, when the day will come, when we'll sell it, then we will knew this thing.
Okay, and after paddy crop, you are growing potatoes and some other vegetables.
We have also planted
Oh,
and
okay.
mustard seeds.
So do you go every day farm?
No, personally, I don't do any work related to farming. Rest of the members, they do. But nobody forces me to do this any work related to farm because I'm always busy with my classes, with my household chores. So I prefer to do only household chores. Yeah, but off and on I always go. Off and on
Hmm.
I farm.
Like, do you go by yourself or like your family members say that, okay, let's go and like help us? Do they say
No, no,
like this?
no one asked me. No one asked me to do that.
And
Because
earlier,
whatever I'm doing, I'm also doing something productive, not only for me, but for my family
yeah,
as well. That's why they know the value of working on YouTube as well as education.
correct, correct, correct.
Yet
So,
they were not aware of this thing, but especially my father-in-law and as well as my husband, both of them, they are supporting me each and every time. So that's why I don't have any fear to do any work related to farm, whether I like or don't.
yeah, because you are doing great more than everything. Because you are running two channels, you have classes, and like you are helping others, and all, still you do farm related work. It's amazing. Like, who can do that? But that is why like I whenever I talk to you I get motivate so much from you that I
Thank
uh,
you, God. Even
go on.
nowadays, I'm not so consistent with my journey as well. I'm not doing any single practice with consistency each and every day. And if uh, if I talk about my speaking journey, conversation with others, I don't do. Because since the time I shifted to my own house, it has become really very difficult to find time for my learning, for my practice. And yeah, some days ago, a girl has been born in my family. So now I don't want to miss this opportunity to spend time with her. So whenever I get time, I just want to spend my time with my baby.
Yeah, because job is of course everyone has job, everyone has like work, but of course we have some like uh, custom festival and so many things celebration, so we have to go through like whenever we are invited, so of course we must go there leaving our job for some time. So of course even I also of course everyone has work. If everyone like think that okay, I have job, I can't do that, I can't do that, I don't have time to meet that person and this and that, so it is not good. I think we must take time, and because when we go and meet people, so we also get so many things like we should stay away with our relatives, family members and friends, we should not
I, right,
like our
I,
job.
I can't say anything about relatives, but yeah, I would say if you have your family, then spend time with your family members.
Yes, because
If
yeah,
the
hmm,
in-laws, your parents are over there, so you should spend time with them because today they are with you, but maybe tomorrow they will not.
yeah, that is
So
why.
this opportunity.
Yeah, so yeah, it is more than our job. Of course, I just try my level best to spend my time with my family members. So that is why whenever I get chance to go outside, so I just go to meet my friends, relatives. So I don't prefer too much like okay, I don't have time, I have this job, that job. I don't say like this. Sometimes I just go. So many people here, they just don't want to like leave their job, they don't have time to meet other people, because we are human being, we must have time to other people, if you help others, so of course they can help.
Absolutely, you are right. And even, I have seen this thing in city people, they don't have time for their family, for even for their own family members, even for their own wife or for their own kids. But I think if you don't have time for your kids, then later on your son or your children, they will not have time for you in future.
Yes, yes, of course. And some of them, they have like arrogance. Like they just think that, okay, why should I go there? Why should I meet that person? I'm not, my status is different and their status is different. Earlier I was equal, but nowadays, now I'm not equal. Why should I go there? So people have different mindset as well, they have thought like different, they think in different way. But we should not get changed. Like of course we are human, so we should not show off that okay, I'm this person and that person, you are nothing, why should I take some time for you? So people think like this.
So, just tell me about your English language learning journey. How's your this journey is going on?
Yeah, everything is going well, and my
Get any practice or any strategy to learn this language to enhance your knowledge, or it's just going with the flow?
So earlier I was confused related this language, but since I have done all the topic like spoken material, I'm not talking about so much grammar, but I have observed all the spoken material, and that material is in my mind, so I can speak. My mind creates situation, gives me words, an structure to speak, and I have spoke too much. That is why my tongue can work, while speaking. So now I don't need to learn so many things. But yes, sometime if I get chance, so I just listen. I prefer to listen, like broadcast and so many things. But because listening is really very important. So when I listen, so I also get so many things from other, and that there way of speaking and their words and like so many things, knowledge as well. So I just listen.
Do you also try to learn new vocabs or you don't?
I never forced myself to learn something different and new because I don't know why since beginning when I started learning English. So I earlier I used to try to like learn so many vocab from the book and from somewhere else, but I couldn't like learn any word from there. I don't know why it happened, but when I listen, then I get so many and vocab and so many idiom phrases. And while speaking, those word comes in my mind, like come in my mind automatically. I don't need to think a lot that okay, what was that? What was that? What it just like come in my mind, and I just speak. So I think it is like it happens like naturally. Hmm.
Yeah, that's wonderful to know that you don't face any problem. So what about your students?
Yeah,
Are they means I also know this thing that you also take classes. So what about your classes? How's your classes going on? Or how
my
what kind of strategies do you use to teach them? And just tell me something about your classes.
Yeah, so of course I would like to say here that my all classes are going well because I always ask about my feedback. So they just say that yeah, the way you teach, it's really very amazing because I never ever let them write anything. I never ever like make them confused related this language. I ask them to like practice on situation like some structure and some like whatever you have, like suppose I give them basic words and basic structure, and when they are perfect, suppose I just sometime I just make them rapid fire. I just check them whether they are perfect or not. So when I check them, then I go for like uh, advanced thing. Otherwise, until they are not perfect, I just force them again and again to like speak again and again until you are not able to speak. So by this way they are practicing. In my class I don't say so many things. I just ask them to speak only 1 hour. So I just give them chance to speak and speak and speak, and it's like fun in my class. It's like all our friend over there, so we can discuss each and everything. So it's amazing. I don't like think.
Nowadays, I think you must be busy harvesting paddy. So how do you manage your timetable? How do you manage your classes, your learning, as well as your harvesting paddy
Yeah.
harvest? How did you
Mhm.
manage your time?
Yeah, it is really very difficult for me nowadays. So for 15 days, I will manage. I will ask my like student to like wait for some time, and again I start my classes. But yeah, I have some like classes at night, so I will attend that classes.